Well, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, it's definitely fall time and leaves are falling like crazy. It's time to do a bit of a cleanup around the pond and make sure everything's ready for winter. Stay tuned. Well, I'll have to shut down the pumps today, and why I shut down the pumps in the winter is so I don't super chill the water. I'm not lucky enough to live in the southern parts where, they get a little bit milder winters. Ours can dip down to -40 at night, and if you have running water, it tends to freeze, and then it can divert it, and then you're in big trouble, as the water is now leaving your pond, and it may be hard to refill. I have to shut the outside water lines down, and otherwise they'll freeze and burst. So winter's a bit of a stressful time for us. But currently I still have the one pump running, that being the skimmer pump. And that'll run until it gets too cold and I'm not super chilling my water. So I imagine in the next day or so it's going to have to come off. Which is a shame because the leaves are still falling and I rely on that skimmer to collect a lot of the leaves. Winter prep work is never really that much fun. It's cold, but it's a necessity. See, I've got to still collect more leaves out of here. They're falling constantly. Most of the leaves are gone, but this tree, it holds on for the last second. Same with this one. So it's a constant battle trying to keep leaves out of the pond. I don't have nets big enough to cover all the pond. Plus, they would snap under the weight of an early snow if we got one. Well, time to pick up more leaves. Shame to have to turn this water off. I do love the sound of it inside of the running water. And probably one last look at the koi. I'd like to do one underwater shot, maybe before it's that time. Well, situation normal. What would be Marlie without drinking from the pond water? As you can see, the fish are really slowed down now, and in fact they're staying down pretty deep. Won't be able to see them for very much longer. Won't be long now before the ice starts forming. I'm going to shut down the pumps here probably today. Today will be the last mild day of about 10 degrees Celsius, and then it'll dip down way below zero, and just hate like heck turning the pumps off when there's so many leaves still falling. So I'll have to be extra vigilant and keep as many leaves out as possible. It's next to impossible with all these trees here. I'm going to leave the netting up here for now. As you can see in this pond, or you might be able to see, once I lift up the netting, all the koi are really down deep in this one. And they're pretty much dormant now, so yeah, that's the best spot for them, the deepest end, and staying nice and quiet. So try to leave them alone as best as I can. had it crushed down. I just want to thank my daughter for sending me this little tripod, and it's got a little light on it as well. I want to shoot in darkness after I knocked everything in before, so I wanted to thank her. And I also wanted to thank Sandor for giving me this idea about heating my air pump, as he heats his plants over the winter with a small little light bulb. Now, right now I'm just using a 40 watt, and something that's not too strong, is not going to melt anything, as in my pump or my wiring. Just want to get it placed just so, and then I'll put a cover on. Like so. And this will heat my pump and the air that's going through to the bubblers. So I'm just going to move this over here. So now you can see my bubblers are going. Instead of blowing cold air all the time, it's going to blow some warm air. So hopefully that'll help with the freezing issue. Well, back to clean the leaves out of the filter, or out of the pond. Well, the leaf nets are doing their job. This one, it's pretty cloudy. We've got to get more leaves out. They've been falling like crazy because we had a windstorm yesterday. So crab tree's just about gone. All the crab apples have fallen. This tree still has a fair bit of leaves. Yeah, you can see the koi are nestled in pretty good and pretty quiet right now. Marlie's in her usual spot drinking water. Lots of leaves yet in this one to take out. So I best get to it. Would like to give one more top up of water before I have to take the hose out. Well, let me tell you how my day's going. Well, I muscled this and yep, ripped the guts right out of my tap. And it's seized in there really well. I've tried everything to get it out, so. Christopher. It's time to see if I can get a new part for that. If not, I guess I'm going to have to get a plumber to put a new tap in. Jeez. You ox, Chris. Well, looks like I buggered up my tap. So, time to call a plumber, but that might not happen until the spring. So there's a lot to be work to be done in the meantime. So, follow me and we'll get this done, because it's getting colder by the minute. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. As you can see, the leaves are still falling. It's going to be a constant battle. But at least it's mild today. The rest of the week, it's all going to be in the negative. So take what we can and keep up with the cleaning the leaves. See you on the next video. Take care, everyone.